Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode is coming to you at 3 p.m. Yeah, I'm hopefully not going to record any more late night episodes. I just wasn't. I don't even know what happened. I just didn't feel like recording. No, that's right. I did schoolwork, and then I didn't feel like recording after my schoolwork. Is what happened yesterday. And then the one before it, I was trying to stay awake. I think I've mostly regulated my sleeping so that I will not be super tired at like 2 a.m., which is, not it's not so bad. But went to bed thanks to last night's Monster Train recording around 4, woke up around noon, doing pretty well on that front. I've been sleeping less, but I feel like it's good. Like, I want to sleep less. I want to be someone who can sleep 8 hours and be okay, because I've always been a 9-hour person. Anyway, let's play Monster Train, shall we? I think we shall. It's a lot of snow today. I don't live in one of the places getting the blizzard. If you do, please, I hope you're staying safe, hanging in there out there. And it's been snowing a little bit on and off for the last week or so. I don't know about you, but I always think about snow and cold weather as something that comes about in November or December usually. But for me here this year, it's been something that has been like, and more recently, it's been something that hasn't really hit until January, February. Like, I don't think I got any snow or like a little bit of snow uh, between or up until a few weeks ago, right? Which is January. I don't think there was any snow on Christmas. I don't think there was any snow on Thanksgiving. Kind of weird. When I was much, much younger, I remember not going trick or treating one year because it was snowing on Halloween and I didn't want to go out in the cold. That was weird. That felt a little too early. Anyway, let me ask you a question unrelated to all of this and let's get going. Someone in my Discord mentioned that they started playing Darkest Dungeon 1 and they were talking a little bit about their experience with it, and it made me start thinking about difficulty. I don't know if I've ever talked about video game difficulty in an intro, but what's a game that you think of? If I were to say, think of a game that's very hard, what's a game that comes to mind? Because I feel like games that get traditional hard tags aren't actually that hard. They require you to learn a lot, right? I can think of two games. One of them, as you can probably guess, is Darkest Dungeon. I don't think that game is actually hard. I think that game has a steep learning curve. And similarly, Dark Souls is one as well, right? Dark Souls is a game that is mechanically, I don't think it's that difficult. It's a lot of learning boss patterns. So I'm trying to think of a game that is just hard. I think it's like, when I think of a game that's hard, I think of like StarCraft 2. I also think Slay the Spire is hard, because Slay the Spire is, you have to make like 70 or 80 decisions, and you have to have around a 90% correct pick rate or else you lose. That's probably not right, but like you have to choose every single path and all the cards, and don't even get me started on playing the actual cards. But you know, it's a game where Slay the Spire is a game where you have to set your deck up to win, and then like, you could play every single combat perfectly, and even still, if you don't do the meta stuff, building your deck and pathing correctly, you'll lose. So there's a lot of decision making. You have to give yourself the opportunity to play the game, basically. I was thinking about that. What do you think of when you think of a hard game? Let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Today's Wormkin Awoken, Double Barreled Daedalus, Shadow Arcus, Patient Seraph, Shelter Sting, Return Soul. I don't want to play Reap Shaft today. Mark of a Champion, sure. It's no Priory's Cloak, but I don't want to play Reap Shaft. Great news, I don't have to play Reap Shaft. Do I feel like playing Infector? I actually don't hate it, because I have this Mark of a Champion. Let me look. I don't know if his stats go up from 25. I think they don't. Let me logbook. I think it's 25 all the way. It is 25 all the way. Mark of a Champion, it seems like it should be good on paper, but on so many of these champions it does nothing. I get 12 attack here. Fade uses it on Endless pretty well. I guess Burnout Rector uses it pretty well. Penumbra doesn't do too bad if you have not Glutton, which you should. Any amount of stats are good on Primordium. Soulguard, I guess Titan Channel, but Tethys, I guess there's some, right? There's some that use it pretty well. Anyway, let's go Infector. I'm down, because it's basically Animus of Will. And I will take the artifact. Tap Tap's +1 draw almost always. Hell's Banners is nice because we have big boys in Wormkin. Let me also lean back in my chair and move my mic. There we go. Drop Cage is not good because there's only one clan movement card I can see. And it's Restoring Retreat. I don't think you prospectively take Drop Cage unless you have Hellhorn or Melting. Hellhorn in particular. I'm gonna take Sap Tap. Give me the +1 draw on heal. Now I have to remember that I have that, but it's okay. No Invasion Trial for me. We should be fine. I hope. The Chef's gonna kill all of the Apprentice of Lights for me. Apprentices of Light? How would you say that? Would you say Apprentices of Light or Apprentice of Lights? I think you would say Apprentices of Light and not... Yeah, I think you're supposed to say it Apprentices of Light. Apprentice of Lights. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm skipping the restores because I don't want to draw a card that I don't want to play. I'm missing out on some purples, but yeah. I think it's fine because I don't want to draw a random card here. So I'm just getting nothing out of Sap Tap, but that's okay. 38, 40. Well, so he dies in... He gets 3 rounds, 3 times 38. I'm gonna play Wait, and I'm gonna play 1 Shelter. And then I should be able to win this. Interestingly enough, it's fine. Thanks to the Reap. It's like, I recognize the problem, but also I have so many ways to draw a lethal here. I'm not that worried, right? Just a few fractures should do it. Or I can pull the Shelter back with Return Soul. Anything's fine. Echo Infusion's good. Yeah. Razor Sharp Edge is good. Yeah. And they're both purple. This run, men only want one thing, and it's disgusting. And then you put a Keeper of Echoes picture here. Quick 25-10. Keeper of Echoes. Oh, let's go! One time. I feel like every time I want to play this unit, I never get him. So I'm extremely excited to play Keeper of Echoes here. 125, 225, 165. Okay, yes. I can afford to take a +25 and then reroll. If there was a multi-strike here, I could take the money in the middle. There was not, so I will not. I'm going to play... So now we get to see if this plan will work. Can I think that this plan will work as long as I supplement it with some way to kill backline, right? When you 3 hits, which is how many this chef will gain, is enough hits to win me this run. But I need to supplement. It's enough to kill the main enemies, but I need to be able to kill the backliners as well, right? That's the big issue. Are you noticing a bit of an issue with Sap Tap as well? Which is, in this early game, I cannot do anything with it? I am noticing that, personally. It is extremely hard to have the energy I need to get something out of Sap Tap. I believe I'm getting hit here. Yeah. I'm taking 5. There's nothing I could ever draw here to kill the priest, I don't think. Well, let me look. Actually, maybe if I draw a fracture. Was there a fracture in here? There was a fracture in here. Because I could return soul. I actually did miss taking 0 here. No, I didn't. I could return soul Razor Sharp Edge, but that's not enough. I will still... I'll bring back the Shelter. I need to have 4 reap on this priest to kill him, and I could only no, I could have so I could have hang on. I'll get there. No, I could not have killed this priest on this turn. Okay. This is 5 damage that was guaranteed to happen to me. I needed 2 fractures to kill that priest, which I did not draw. And that's okay. It's fine. You could like pull back razor sharp edge. Like maybe there's something you could do there, but I don't believe it. I think that one is you take 5. It's fun to think about though and try to find lines like that. Let me echo transfer here. I don't actually spend the echoes for anything, so having something to spend them on is good. Took this unit draft. I don't think I want to take Shard Soul Carver here though, because then I have to take space. What I might try is double space, actually. Self-infuse and then play 2 Keeper of Echoes and play double space. I'm gonna do the self-infuse now. And I could just take 1 space, right? The problem is, if I don't commit to double space, it's not going to be good. So I can self-infuse here, take space, and then look for multi-strike. Yeah, let's do it. I've not... Oh no, Steel Singer. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to play Steel Singer here. I'm sorry, Steel Singer, but not today. You're a little late, buddy. So I've never played a run where... I haven't been in a position where I've gone, yeah, what if I play double space and put 2 units together on the floor? Usually... And my philosophy follows the idea that after like having to pay more than 1 space upgrade to play your floor is usually not right. But let's try it here. I can always pivot off if it seems like a bad investment as well. Trample Stone. This could be Alloy. Hellhorn has the most bad hits, but it also has a lot of good hits. Stygian has Ice Empire. I'll go for the Trample Stone. Yeah, cool. It's even the purple card. Cool. Maybe I don't need to take double space now that I see Trample Stone. Maybe I all in Spine Chief. But taking double space lets me buff the Chief even more. I don't know, I'm pretty torn. The downside of taking double space as well is that I have 2 Keeper of Echoes. If I'm playing top 4, my turn 1 is pretty ugly. Yeah, I'll draw the card. I probably should just start drawing the card, actually. Because it's not doing me much good to not draw the card. Well, this is a bit of a hit density problem we're gonna face here. I want to bring back a Fracture. Plan ahead. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm gaining a whole lot. But I'm not going to draw a card that is crucial for me to play. That's what I should say. That's how I should put it. I'm not going to draw a card and then go, oh no, I missed Fracture. Well, that's a loss. What a nightmare. I missed Fracture. Putting the... We're trying to get the Keeper here to do 45. So I'm going to start working on upping my man here. Oh, I'm a fool. I could have fractured that guy. Or not fractured him, I suppose I should say. 1 more unit should be dead here. It's actually all good though, because I have Trample Stone. Right, yeah. I did the math there and I was like, wait. So, oh my god, this guy didn't silence the WhatsApp group chat. 1 sec. I thought I actually, we're back into WhatsApp era. What did I say? Let's do it. Yo, why is freaking group chats, man? Anyway, I looked at this and I went, hey, isn't the total health of these 3 units 51? Because I counted 45 and then I just counted their attack. No, so it's 45, 46, 47. He hits through to the damage shield, breaks the damage shield, so I can kill the infiltrator by applying Reap. I could also Razor Sharp the infiltrator. The same outcome. I guess slightly better because my Keeper of Echoes has more health if I Razor Sharp there. But I don't want to hear it. And this is looking good without the multi-strike thanks to the trample. With the multi-strike it should be even better. I feel strongly about our position here. The deck becomes remove all non-purples and go nuts, and that's maybe my favorite way to play this champ, so look at the relentless scaling we're gonna have. These guys aren't gonna know what hit them. Echoes of the Past is fine. Yeah. It's not crazy, but it's fine. No, I didn't even need to do my duplicate. It's okay. It's better to be sure on the Keeper of Echoes. And let's do it. Let's go for the double space play. Call me NASA, because we're going to space. You guys like that one? No? Insert the image of the Joker on stage here from The Joker, the movie about the Joker. Okay, nothing of interest at the steel shop. Probably will buy some removal. Should remember to check the board. Wow. No, I have 3 stings. I can't pick Volatile Gauge. Give me Jack Strips. Jack Strips is good. It strips all the damage shield off of some scary backliners, among other things. I gotta buy 1. I have a bad habit of trying to remove in 2s, I feel like. I can remove 1 here and save the rest of my money. I need to not tunnel for multi-strike, I think. It's not that important. Yeah, I'll go Magic Shop next ring and we'll go Steel Shop later. You need to recognize that I'm about to tunnel vision and then not. Do I even have a damage spell? I have Sting, right? Yeah, this Spell Shield Trial is a no-brainer. And Jack Strips plus haste, the enemies do move with the haste up. So they're gonna walk up here and then die. So that is important to mention and make a note of because... Hang on, I'm scared. I don't want to take a 30 here, please hold. It's fine, I shouldn't take a 30 here because of Jack Strips, right? This does 4. No, this does 6. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. Oh, that does enough. Oh, it puts these 2 over the kill level. I see. I was looking as well because I wanted to see if I could get the collector there, but we decided no. Well, I decided no. You may have decided otherwise. Can't play Echoes because I will die. Anyway, I was saying, if a haste enemy spawns with damage shield, it will not cause a weird wave double stack, which can happen. Where like this wave here would have had its haste unit die, be mid floor, and then this one doesn't die and walks up. That doesn't happen here because of the fact that Jack Strips doesn't proc until after they move. Took me a while to get there because I kept getting distracted having to play cards. I got there though. I believe I should look for healing for my Keeper of Echoes on this run. I don't need to be picky, just like focus growth, awake, not restoring retreat. I will be picky about restoring retreat. Don't show me that shit. I will get angry. I'm warning you, I will get mad. I'll get heated. I'll take a water break if you don't mind. Ancient Resonance is usually a good take. I don't think this is a position where it's any different. Awake. This deck is extremely expensive and it's not going to take energy. So I need to make sure that I am going to magic shops where I can to make it cheaper and hoping for value stones. I would like to value stone Awake down to 1 cost. I don't need to play Awake a lot of times. I don't need to hold it over or anything like that. I just need to be able to play it once or twice. Big heal. Plus 10 on Restore is helpful. I don't want anything double stacked. I guess I could Shelter, but it's an expensive thing. Like, it's too expensive. I can't afford it. There's a holdover here. Honestly, I like -1 holdover Razor Sharp Edge here over anything else. If I hold over Echo Transfer, I run out of cards. If I hold over Echo Infusion, it feels like it doesn't do a whole lot. I guess it's survivability, and it's free. But this is damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do Razor Sharp Edge. I think that makes the most sense to me because it's purple as well. The other, if Echo Transfer were purple and I got the Keeper of Echoes Inspire off of it, I would probably do it. I mean, I'd definitely do Echo Transfer, but it's not, so I'm not. Oh, hey, cool. Railforger's Hammer. Wow. Now I don't. Yeah, now I don't have to take double space. That's pretty neato. I can take energy. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that is very good. Temple, so I need to take 15 more. I'm gonna hope that one of the next 2 temples has a value stone. I am going to disrespect this fight. Hidden Assault. I almost always disrespect Hidden Assault. Give him multi-strike, give him whatever, I don't care. This does not faze me. I will sting one of them away though. I'm a little bit, Jackstrips, you fool. This freaking bozo. Forgot about Jackstrip. You died a Razor Sharp now? I can get the Collector, but I missed the Trample. I'm going to Greed. It does kill it. I had to think about it. If the I think maybe Regen. I think Regen could keep that unit alive. Yeah, I've made a bit of an error here. I should Razor Sharp the Marksman so I can Ancient Resonance the middle floor. Oh well. I can bear it. Ooh. And this is where I take a bunch of damage for not taking the trample. Yeah. 27. It's, what is this? This is 25, so it puts you at 40. Let's see what I draw. Shelter. I have to get this guy to 56, which I cannot do. Okay, I'm gonna eat a lot of damage for my disrespect. 31, 46. Yeah, okay. There's nothing interesting I can do here. I erred, and I'm gonna take a big hit. I should have, I mean, I said I should have done it differently, and I did not. I recognized it right as I did it, and that's fine. It happens like that sometimes. Should have played Razor Sharp. I greeted for the money and skipped Umbra Stone, and I greeted for the Razor Sharp Edge play, and both of those things led me here. At this point, the Trample Stone does nothing, so why would I bother? The Marksman die from the Jackstrips. Here comes the Awake that I took for this moment. Everything else is fine. I was still gonna get hit by that enemy. I just could have taken a little less. But it's okay. I have the health. This is why they give you health, is to make mistakes. You know what they say. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does indeed. I told you I was gonna get mad if you showed me Restoring Retreat. Now I'm mad. I could have taken Preserve Thorns there, but I don't think it's worth it. It's not purple, and the stings aren't purple either. Oh yeah, I don't need to take 15 if I don't want to. I can just do... I could go over by 15 for a value stone though, and indeed I will consider taking Umbra Stone to 0. I'll go over by 15, or I can skip the relic, either way. But I think value stone is very valuable. Picking up Cheater's Hand as well. Pretty nice. Bottom floor play here, pretty nice. This is another one of those runs where the divinity will feel a little easier even, I expect, because there's always going to be a target for the chef to hit. There might be turns where I don't have something for chef to hit. Oh yeah, so I can Sap Tap plus Railforge this hammer. Like this turn, or not. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time thinking about maximization of Cheater's Hand here. It basically just lets me know... It basically just lets me know when I'm about to pull off a Sap Tap, and if I want to, I can not. But it's often going to be dead weight. I see. So this deck, it... Okay, yeah. 4 because he hits twice. That makes sense. This deck is going to... A few things here. Before I draw Trample Stone, everything's a little less clean. Once I pull Trample Stone, everything dies, and there is no doubt. Before Trample Stone, I can consider having one of the keepers behind Chef to act as a backline clearer. I don't think I need to, but I can consider it. Because I should draw Trample pretty quickly. The deck is not that large. I guess it's 29 cards, 5 card draw. And I'm not taking draw here, I'm taking energy. But it still is not that large because I have stings, I have Sap Tap. It's not truly 5 card draw, right? God, hitting that Trample Stone was such a high roll too. It makes my life much easier. And this floor is gonna crush Relentless. We have these massive units. They get so many stats from Chef. Keeper of Echoes really accelerates when you get another one. I'm good to play Wildwood Tome here. Give the Chef quick. Sure. Just throw a bunch of books at this guy who I think is blind. I'm pretty sure the Wormkin are blind. That man can't read. Give me energy. Yeah, I've taken enough cost downs. I can go right here. Grab removals. Thank you, Train Steward, for your service. And... Shelter isn't that exciting to me. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these shelters. I don't have the energy to play them, so it'll generally be hard to get rid of them. Multi-strike. Cool. And I will give plus 10 spikes 3. I will probably go to the steel shop, but I just want to not have to think about it, basically. The difference of 15 HP doesn't matter, so take the dub. Nah. I feel like Chef is not a splash champion. I don't think there's any reason to deviate from the path on this champ. Yeah, so this is the sort of turn that I can look out for. It's fine though, truly. put the multi-strike one behind. If I didn't roll into Railforger's Hammer, I'd have to do something about the double draw on Keeper of Echoes, which would be Cheater's Hand, but it doesn't matter. I hit. Also, the quick means that Chef will always be the first one to swing, which means that if there's only one enemy, for example, we'll still get the Echo. This feels like an absolute crush from here, though. I feel like Chef just kind of goes out of control now. Bring back... Give me the Sting. Yeah, once you get... it's turn 4. I just fought the first wave on top floor. And my Chef is... Sorry, there's too many pop-ups I can't see. 128 times 3 with quick trample. Yeah, okay, this is a crush. I'm pretty sure this run is a slam dunk. However, as I have illustrated many times in the past, every run of Monster Frame is losable. I cannot afford to become too content. I must keep my eyes peeled. Every single time there's a run like this, though, and what do I mean by a run like this? I mean a run where Cheater's Hand is a necessary evil. I don't want to have to play with Cheater's Hand. I don't like what it does to me. Makes my brain hurt. Just a little bit. But on this run, I feel like it was important to take because it lets me hold one of the Keeper of Echoes over in a bad case. But realistically, even if I miss one of them, this is still gonna snowball, I think. I'm not adding anything else to this deck. No Pyrogrows today, sorry. I think I'm gonna remove Return Soul here. Grab the Horde. I could just take Refracting Lenses and heal to full. I'll take the Sting Channel Heart upgrade. I like making Sting stronger. Forever Flame's cool. Precious Plating, sure. And we reroll. Kariska, sure. I took... it took something from the last Steel Shop, so I didn't have to think about this Steel Shop. Mission accomplished. Take 3 relics. Remove these 2 cards. I think the duplicate with Kariska is probably still Razor Sharp, but it might be Echo Infusion with Kariska. Even Echo Transfer with Kariska. Gives me some energy. I don't really want to play... This is a non-choice. This is one of those choices that does not matter. I'm gonna duplicate Razor Sharp Edge because it's purple and I want to see purple card light up. I think that if there is something that will kill me on this run, it could be Patient Seraph. But I don't think Patient Seraph will kill me on this run. I think that I picked Awake, I picked a few healing cards. I should be able to pace him. My Chef has 120 health baseline, by the way. I think that's the other thing, is that in this sort of a run, Chef is supposed to be the frontliner. I know, but don't worry. And put the Sting away. I'm gonna rally. And then I just tome, right? And it's fine? Yeah. Echo Infusion. There's gonna be a little bit of heat. I think I can see this front guy dying because he's gonna take 2 stacks of melee weakness here. I'll need to rip an Awake or something to keep him alive, right? I think so. Oh no, don't play that Sting, you fool. I removed the shelters. I could actually see it now. I can see my own demise. I do pull the Awake. 33, it's times 3 though, so he's definitely going to die. It doesn't stop me. Like, at the end of the day, my chef is still... even if each of these Keeper of Echoes dies, I'm pretty sure my chef is still going to win this fight. It is a shame, though. Cannot beat 108. I'll try to not incant Seraph any more than I have to. Yeah, give me the draw. Whatever. Ooh, you know, I bet I should let those hit me. I bet I should. Okay. You see it here? There's a trap. A trap has been set for me here. 36 times 3 is... it's like 108, right? I just saw it. This is not 108 because one of these units is living. It's the Light Wings is living to proc the melee weakness for 15 times 3 instead of 36 times 3. I should not play Trample Stone because Trample Stone would make that not happen anymore. So I should not play Restore. This is what I held. This is why I took Cheater's Hand. Even though I didn't want to play with it, I took it so I could deal with things like this. In fact, I just skip it. Trample Stone doesn't need to be played until final boss, until Divinity. And we just work on healing our boy back up. One awake. I'm sure I'm fine. Guess I could have Trample Stone up for this part. Yeah, there's no reason not to play it, I suppose. Yeah, I could have saved a little bit of health by Ancient Resonance. Yeah, there's no infused frontliner to take the chef's hits, even if there was. Chef's like 900 damage right now. Sorry, 1200 damage right now. Could be good. Yeah, no problem. Mission accomplished. The Quick Tome is, interestingly enough, maybe worth skipping on a fight like this so that the 10 attack enemies eat the melee weakness up and not the Seraph. Seraph the Patient offers some interesting challenges. Like that one, where I think the correct play was to make myself weaker. Also, the whole reason I take Jack Strips is this wave I'm about to just take all the spell shield or damage shield off of. That's what we're here for. Nice damage shield. Losers. Sorry, I didn't mean it. It was a little rude. I'll apologize when they stop being losers. High five. Wait, you just leaving me hanging here? Alright. 155. We're outpacing the enemies, I'm pretty sure. I should look. No, I'm not gonna put Echoes on another floor to play Ancient Resonance, though. Thinking I should look at it and maybe consider playing Ancient Resonance elsewhere, but I'm not gonna put Echoes on bottom floor to play Ancient Resonance. I don't care. As long as on a turn like this, as long as I put away a or have a healing card in my hand, I am going to draw 6 cards, which is good with me. And the quick trample, quick trample Spine Sheath is not really something that you're supposed to get, but hey, if the game wants to send me one over, I'm not going to complain. I'll say thank you, Monster Crane. We'll get those numbers go up. I want to watch this on just regular Ultra. Game feels so slow. I just want to watch the chef pop off on regular Ultra for one round. And watch all the inspired triggers. You ready? Look at that. How lovely. I can't believe I really played the game on that speed for so long. It took me a while to crack. I was determined, because I think it is good when you're learning the game to watch on a slower speed. It helps you learn and pick up what's going on, I feel. But I've been doing it for too long. I can't watch on this speed anymore. is too slow even for me. I am pretty patient, I feel. Maybe not Seraph levels, but you know. 12, 16. What I want to watch, what I want here is I want while the chef is out attacking these numbers to stay on the bottom of the screen so I can watch them tick up. The numbers of the other guys' health bars, because watch it for like, you can watch it on Chef kind of, but he flies around the screen too. Oh, he's dead. Sorry, Divinity. I wasn't paying attention to your death. My bad, my bad. Chef flies around the screen too much for me to see it. That was fun. I rolled on the Railforger's Hammer, but I think that run would have won without energy because we also found Forever Flame. It's the sort of run where you give the game the opportunity to give you the high roll. There's so many things we can see there that it might not even be a high roll. There's so many good options. Forever Flame, Hell's Banners, although I think I already saw that. Railforger's Hammer, things like that to guarantee my turn 1 double keeper setup. Fun run. Thanks, Trample Stone. And 2 value stones was pretty good. Double style sheet fighter. I love that guy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.